Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Well, let's take a look again at the euro currency. What is going on here? Well, you could see that after the bounce that happened yesterday, we have discussed it in our weekly research that probably market could show some small retracement, since that was the 618 support from the whole swing to the upside, from that low to this high. That was 618 support. It was some reasonable bounce to the upside, although I thought that it should be a bit slightly higher and tested the weekly pivot point that stands in this area, but market hasn't quite reached it, just for some pips. And yes, the market has continued to move down, that we have also expected. So in general, our context is based on the weekly pattern. That is the head and shoulders, and that is the top of the right shoulder. And what is particularly interesting is with this pattern that is on the weekly time frame, in fact the bearish step grabber, and this pattern suggests the taking out of these lows at minimum as the minimum target. That's why we probably should be focused on the medium-term perspective to this destination. Also, I can't exclude that probably this pattern could be the triggering moment for the starting of the head and shoulders pattern, and that will be only the minimum, the nearest target. This market will break and pass through this area. This could be in fact the restarting of the long-term bear trend on the euro currency that has taken the pause for a couple of months now. So if you have skipped the entry in this area, that as we have suggested previously, don't be upset with it, because market is approaching to the next support area that will be also rather strong support. So we can see that here we have double weekly and monthly pivot supports. Supports 1, both of them supports 1. Also here will be slightly lower, will be the daily oversold. 1618 extension target of that pattern, A, B, C top. You can see that this pattern is rather harmonic, so the CD leg has almost the same speed as the AB leg. That's very nice looking pattern. And on the forum, guys, we have discussed this potential butterfly, although I prefer to see the reversal butterflies at the tops, but sometimes and very often this pattern works. And if we will measure the extension of this butterfly, we'll see that 127 extension stands precisely in the same area as the weekly pivot supports and monthly pivot support 1 stands. So you can see the support clusters 128.50, 128.70 area is rather strong. And as I said, if you have missed the entry point, here we probably will see another bounce up that could even be stronger than here, because that in fact the intermediate bounce just due to the 618 support of this thrust. No targets were around this area. That's why here the upward bounce could be greater, and that's simultaneously the next destination point if you have entered short with this area. That's in fact the target for the current week. On the 4-hour time frame, in fact, I do not see any interesting patterns. On the hourly time frame, in fact, there are no interesting patterns as well, but here I could give you some levels to watch for if you would like to enter short. Since market, in fact, on the daily time frame stands in some sort of the free space, since it has passed through the 618 support, and between the 129.50 and 128.50 area, no supports, except the next destination target. So here market in fact stands in the free fall. That's why it's hardly should show some significant retracement up. Your currency usually shows slight retracements, especially in the free areas. Well, and if market will show some bounce up, you could probably try to take the scalp short position with the target around 128.70, 128.50 area as the destination on the now daily time frame. There are 2 levels to watch for. In fact, first level to watch for is the entry opportunities right here. It's 129.25, 129.35 area. The area for stop placement should be above this confluence resistance, 129.84, 129.57. That is also, you can see the natural support resistance line. So that was support. Market has tested sometimes yesterday. That here is our splash up that we should to use for short entry. And market continue to move down, again support here, down. So if market will start to move higher, then probably it should not return right back above this line, because there are no reasons for that, no significant supports, no oversold. In fact, market could test it, but it should not return right back above it, because that will be not quite natural for the bearish development, since market now gravitates to the 1618 extension target of the pattern that I have just discussed. That's why that area from the logical approach and in general from the market mechanics point of view should be acceptable for short entry. That is only, current setup is based only on the trend, not some particular patterns or something of that sort. Only if market will show some bounce, you could think about the entry short and some with a stop placement somewhere above this conference resistance. If you trade mostly on the daily time frame, then it's probably better to wait just when the market will hit this next target and use the bounce for short entry, because this bounce probably should be significant, and it's probable that you could even get the better entry point rather than here, because this bounce could be really significant, since this support is also very solid. So in fact, that's all that I could say currently. So if you have entered short our setup of the brand by the sell, well, that's nice. You could hold a bearish position until the 128.50, 128.70 area. There is probably to think about the profit taking, at least partially. If you do not enter short, you have two choices. First is try to take the scalp short with the same target at the same bounce on the hourly time frame, or if you trade on the daily time frame, wait when the market will hit this support area and wait the bounce that probably will happen after that to enter on the short side of the market. Usually your currency shows 3 pullbacks when it stands with the trend, and that's why you could just, for instance, calculate the 3 from that move. It probably will be somewhere around 129.50 area, maybe a bit slightly higher. So I will not be surprised the market will bounce from this support, will retest these lows. That's very probable. It's not natural behavior. So that's my current view on the market. Well, let's see how it will develop. So looks like market now is entering in the trending action finally, and I hope that we will get more interesting environment in the nearest future.